Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Allure Laser Med Spa Tech Talk today. And today I have our very own, the newest tech that we have here at Allure Laser Med Spa, Jennifer Morales. And let me just give you a little bit because if you've ever been in here before, and those who are watching us, but before I start, like, share, like us on social media on all of our platforms. It's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We have a YouTube channel as well, Spotify. Like us, Allure Laser Med Spa on all of our platforms. But to dig right back into this topic, Jen actually duels here at Allure Laser Med Spa. You will see this beautiful face at the front desk, but she also is a licensed esthetician. And today we're going to dig into a little bit about skincare and the topics that you kind of should use or do that helps you guys with skincare. So this is Jennifer. Say hello to the everybody.
Hi.
We're so excited to have her. She is a bright light here. She has definitely made Allure a better place and work environment. And I don't just say that. Actually, she's amazing. So let's talk a little bit about some tips for skincare and better skin for everybody.
Okay. Hi. Thanks, Anita. So I'm Jennifer. I am the licensed as one of the licensed estheticians here. You probably will see me, like she said, in the front desk predominantly. However, I do step in whenever I can. But basically, for today's talk, we will be discussing tips for better skincare. I feel like that topic is very, very hard for people because I feel like we see a lot of things on social media. You get different opinions from different professionals, and I feel like sometimes clients don't know where to look or what to even read onto. So today I just really wanted to keep it very simple, basic, yet very effective things that I tell people that pretty much work for you, and I promise you, you will see your results. Um, so just jumping right in, my biggest thing for people is cleansing. And I don't mean just, washing your face with any type of cleanser. It's really taking your time to wash your face. But even before you do any of that, it's really, really important that you're washing your hands. You'd be surprised how many germs our hands have. Even when you're at home, you're not going out in public or doing anything. It's really important that you wash your hands prior to even touching your face. So I always tell people there is a mixed stigma of how many times you should be washing your face. I honestly tell people to wash your face once a day. I always tell people to do that during the nighttime because your nighttime routine is really probably the most important step of your routine because you're going to go to sleep and those products are going to sit on your face. So I usually tell people take your time to wash your face towards the end of the day. Get all that gunk, the dirt, the stress, the air, everything off your face. And that's really important too because I was going to say this eventually, but your face touches your pillowcase. So it's just really important that you go to sleep with a clean face, clean hair, clean everything so that your face doesn't get any of that bacteria on there. As for cleansers, you could always use like a gel, a foaming one, or even an oil cleanser. If you are somebody who has like mature or dry, dehydrated skin, or you suffer from pore size, I always tell people to opt in for an oil cleanser. It's great. You might feel like it's not doing anything, but I promise you, with time, you'll start to see that oil cleansing is definitely the way to go. It helps release that gunk in this T zone area. And it's also really good for makeup users. That could be your first cleanse. Because if you do use makeup, you do have to wash your face at least 2 times during that nighttime. So that's my biggest thing, having a clean canvas, washing your face. Another thing for good skin is, of course, sunscreen. I know a lot of people don't like to wear sunscreen because it might give you like a white cast, it might not sit on your skin nicely, it might even make your skincare products crumbly and just you don't like how it feels. But it definitely goes farther than just like the aesthetics of it. Skin cancer is real. The sun is very, very dangerous. So I always tell people just make sure you're putting your sunscreen on, dragging that down to your neck, especially if you're not wearing makeup, if you're going to be outside, or even if you drive a lot or maybe you drive like a school bus, Uber, whatever it is, even truck driving, your left side of the face might get more sun damage than the right side.
Yeah.
So it's really important that you're putting on your sunscreen at least every 2 to 3 hours and something that's 50 SPF or more. That'll definitely go a long way with your whole skincare, because if you're doing your whole skincare routine and you're not putting sunscreen on, it's not going to work, because the sun is literally absorbing and just hitting all those products on your face and even making you be a little more sensitive or have a reaction to it. So just make sure you put on sunscreen. Um, Another of my big skincare tips that I tell people is exfoliation. There's a lot of things on the market that people can use for actually exfoliating your face. I do not like sugar scrubs. I don't like jojoba beads. I don't like anything that's like a physical exfoliant. I find that sometimes clients don't know how rough they're being with their skin. So if you are opting for one of those, you want to be very, very gentle, because microscopic tearing is real. So just being very gentle with your skin. I feel like we're not gentle enough sometimes, but this is your biggest organ, it's your face. So just be very, very slow, careful. But my biggest thing as an exfoliant is I like to use exfoliants that are more in like liquid forms. So you kind of put it like on a cotton round and then you put it on your face. So that's kind of more my type of thing. However, you can opt in for whatever is more comfortable for you. But just be careful. Exfoliating is really good for removing that dead skin that you have on your face. So doing that maybe 3 to 4 times a week, especially if you are a makeup user like me, it's just really important that you're cleaning your face and removing all that gunk that you have on your face throughout the week. Another big tip is retinol. So retinol is derived from vitamin A. So that is going to be your anti-aging in a bottle. So retinol is really good for building those layers of the skin. Usually with retinol users, you tend to be a little more sensitive, but that's okay when you first start off. You might see more visible peeling, dryness. You might purge a little bit, meaning you might get like a few acne bumps, pimples, texture. It's just your skin trying to adjust to it. But I always tell people, if you're going to be using a retinol, you have to use that at nighttime because you will be sensitive to the sun. But retinols are really good, especially if you get them just prescribed from your dermatologist or physician, whoever can give you one. It's called tretinoin. So that's like the highest grade of retinol. But basically, what retinol, like I said, is going to do is really going to help keep that collagen, keratin production in your skin. Because, of course, as we get older, we do lose collagen, keratin, elasticity. Basically, when you press your skin and it comes back, that's kind of what elasticity is. Usually, as we get older, our skin gets a little more duller. We lack oxygen, we lack water. There's a lot of water loss within our skin. That's why our skin kind of like, I kind of like think of it like a raisin, kind of just like sucks up like that. So it's really important that you're putting a retinol into your regimen to just prevent that. But I overall like to tell people that aging is beautiful and there's nothing wrong with that. But it's just maintaining your skin and you have to take care of yourself, because, like I said, skin cancer is real. So try to do a lot of preventative measures. Here at Allure Laser in Mexico, we offer a variety of services within like the aesthetics. We have like facials, chemical peels, hydrofacials, like the number one facial that's always booked here. We also offer dermaplaning, which is when you use a sterile scalpel to the skin to remove any dry skin and outside vellus hair. And it also helps your products penetrate deeper. It's a really nice treatment. And no, your hair does not grow back thicker. I know a lot of people think when you do dermaplaning, your hair is going to grow back thicker and faster. That is a myth. You'll be fine. We also offer laser hair removal and laser genesis, which is a great treatment for those of all Fitzpatrick's, all skin tones and skin types can get that. But it's going to be a heated laser that's going to help with pigmentation, pore size, collagen, a lot of good stuff. And then we also offer Limelight, which is good for more fair skin types, but that one's really good for pigmentation as well, even on your body. So we do offer a lot of services here. Um,
Is that one kind of known as the photofacial, the limelight?
yes,
Yes.
it is. That's like the IPL one.
Yeah.
It's really nice. That one is where we put like the cooling gel on your skin,
Hmm.
and then we go with the laser directly onto the skin. That one does induce a little bit of heat as well, so we got to be careful with that. It's just like the laser genesis. But of course, all of our technicians here, we've been trained, so we just want to do what's best for your skin and your concerns. Um,
So I have a couple questions of
yeah.
what you talked about.
Mhm.
And again, yes, all of our technicians, you can actually do call in to do a consult because we consult for complimentary on all of those. The number is 708 864 4988. We will be willing to answer those questions that you may have, get you set up for a consult. You don't have to just go in not knowing what it is that you need. Once you get the consultation, the technicians will definitely tell you what they feel is best for your type, your skin type, because they'll do an assessment on your skin. But you were talking about the mature skin.
Mhm.
So, meaning like older or just like rebuilding the collagen?
So for that, when I say mature, I am talking about like a little bit more older skin, but usually I try not to put like a number to it because
Hmm.
you can be maybe 30s, 40s and have skin that might appear to be a little more mature because
Yeah.
it just all goes back to are you taking care of your skin. So when I see mature, I usually describe it as very like dehydrated, leathery skin.
Yeah.
You start to see your fine lines, your wrinkles, you lose elasticity.
That's
Usually a lot of
this mature face
no, it's
here.
not. Usually you start to see melasma as well.
Yeah.
That pigmentation, especially like on those cheek areas. Because usually we have sometimes people who come in with skin like that and want to do preventative things, and that is totally fine because that's what we're here to help you with. It's just that's why I tell people it's never too late to start. So whether
Absolutely.
you're in your 20s, because actually you stop producing collagen like in your 20s, which is very crazy,
It
but
is.
that's why I've
It
started my
definitely.
collagen supplements. I've been on retinol for like the past 2 years because that stuff is real, and
Yeah.
before we know it, like even me looking at pictures like 5 years ago, I'm like, I do not
Before
look
you
the
know it, you'll
same.
be this
Like,
age, 51, almost 52, just learning a year and a half ago
mhm,
about like real skincare. I mean, we've always known kind of like a good skincare regimen
mhm.
per se, but a real like regimen for your face and it's like because most people feel like makeup wipes is enough. So that
Try to stay away from those.
right.
Use micellar water instead. Sorry.
Ah, no, that's what I was
Yeah.
gonna. That was a question I was gonna say. So a good cleansing of your face with cleansing lotion or cleansing, and which by the way, we have all those products here. I wish I would have brought the tinted. We have a tinted SPF, a
Mhm.
sunscreen, as well as a regular sunscreen. I would have brought those in so you can see. I'm gonna have Kathy get those so you guys can see what that looks like. And I promise you, since last year, I do not go a day without putting it on my skin,
Yeah.
regardless, because it's great to have no matter what. So when you say the SPFs, explain it to people like the 30, the 50, what that means.
So usually what that means is kind of going to be like the timing on how it's going to run out. So the higher your SPF is, that doesn't mean I always just like to tell people that it's gonna last you up to those 2 hours, but usually like the 30s, it's not really going to last super
That
long on
long.
your skin
Okay.
because the rays from the sun are so strong, so it just absorbs it so
So you have
fast.
to apply more.
Yes,
Yeah, so
so
in that case, you'll apply
the
maybe
50,
twice. Yeah,
70,
yeah,
yes.
yeah,
So that's why I just tell people your safest bet is honestly going to be anything 50, even 70 and up because, like I said, the heat, the sun just absorbs everything very, very fast. You'll be much more safer with like a sunscreen of 50 or 70.
so this is a sunscreen that we offer here at Allure Laser Med Spa. It's Elta MD. We also have a tinted one, which is what I use. I use the tinted one because I am fair
Mm-hmm.
complexion, and I love it. Like I don't really wear makeup or foundation a lot, and if I put the tinted on, it just kind of it gives my face a nice
Right.
sheen and makes it look. So we definitely have this here at Allure, and it's not that expensive. Oddly enough, it's 27 for this one, 29 for the tinted,
It's
just so
worth
you
it.
know. It's
Mm-hmm.
definitely worth it. And I use this every
Every
day.
day.
Every day. And so this here is our is clinical complex cleansing. So this is the first step.
Yes,
The
that was.
very first step, which Jen spoke about, is to use a good cleanser to cleanse your pores, to start fresh, which is amazing, right?
Yes.
And then two was sunscreen. So I love that about the cleansing because I definitely wasn't cleansing my face properly.
And that's okay because, and that's what I tell people. Like, I never want you to feel like, I just feel like there's just so much pressure around
Yeah.
like the aesthetic industry, or just like you go online and you think you're supposed to look a certain way at this age. And like I said, I know we offer like the Botox and the fillers,
Yeah.
but it's like we have a variety of options because if you don't want to go the invasive route, that's totally okay. Like I said, aging is perfectly fine.
It's gonna happen.
Yes, like
It's
I
just
tell people just take care of your skin. Take care of your skin from the sun, the skin cancer, making sure like I'm not a derm, but if you have like any moles or any spots that look a little, concerning, don't be scared to go to the derm because you never know what you got going on.
absolutely.
Even like underneath your eye, like just it's better to be safe than sorry, but that's why when you come see us as estheticians, of course we cannot diagnose you, but we can definitely help you see any type of skin conditions or whatever it is
Kind of
prior.
suggest. Yeah,
Exactly,
yeah.
trying to help you steer you to the correct way. But yeah.
This is another cleansing gel that we offer. It's Skin Better. Um, Skin Better kind of is one of our top sellers in terms of product that we use. We are doing some changing around here at Allure that I love it, so we'll probably be having some other products too. But Skin Better, this is the cleansing gel for Skin Better, and this is the cleansing gel for Is Clinical. Both are amazing products. It's just like price grading. Skin Better is a little more expensive than Is Clinical. Both are great for cleansing. The biggest thing is to start with one. And yes, you can go to Walgreens or Amazon and order something, but the way I feel, if you're gonna spend money to come in here and do a facial, and really listen to what the estheticians say about your skin and the products that we use, you should always complement your skin with what they're using because it's going to give your face a total overall health look, and it keeps you on the same page. So I am super excited about all that I'm learning.
Mhm.
Jen is a great esthetician here. We're expanding at Allure Laser Med Spa. It's all about. Okay, we have a question. Hi Jennifer. How do you
Hi.
reduce wrinkles?
So my biggest thing to reduce the wrinkles is going to be the retinol. Like I said, that is going to be derived from vitamin A. You can always start from the lowest grade going up. Usually the retinol part would be the last step in your skincare. So you would wash your face, toner, serums, moisturizer, and then your retinol. I like to think of it from like thinnest to thickest, but to actually find a retinol, there are some on the drugstore. There's an ingredient called adapalene. At one point, that was not for you needed a prescription, but thank God the FDA approved that, so now
Hmm.
it's available over the counter. That is seen as an acne treatment, but there have been studies that found that it also does help because it's derived from vitamin A. It does help with anti-aging properties as well. So I myself am a user of Adapalene. That's where I first started, and I did see results. Like I said, when you first start your retinol, you might get peeling, dryness,
I was gonna
flakiness.
say.
You
I
might.
was gonna say too for darker Fitzpatrick's, which
Mhm.
is darker skin, you have to graduate into
Mhm.
retinol. So you won't take it every day. It'll be
Mhm.
like every other day or twice a week in the
Right.
beginning. Then you'll go up to 3 times a week, and then once our skin gets adjusted and used to it, you can actually do it every day.
Yeah.
So retinol is something that you have to graduate to if you're of the darker Fitzpatrick.
Yes.
Um, I am technically not of the darker Fitzpatrick, but I am.
Yeah.
And so even with me, I have to ease into it.
Yeah.
And I am a mature face, so I still would have to gradually go into retinol.
Yeah, so like as she said, it is very important to just kind of monitor your skin, pay attention to how you're feeling. Like I said, there's a lot of products on the market that say, oh, like it has a small
Yeah.
percent of retinol, but I think just going straight shot to like tretinoin, but getting the slowest and like the smallest dosage will help tremendously. I myself am now like the 0.25 tretinoin, which I've come a long way because I have very sensitive skin, but I feel like that will definitely help you a lot, which is kind of slowly diminishing those fine lines and wrinkles that you have. However, if you feel like you've been using your retinol, you're not seeing those results because sometimes wrinkles hit so deep into the dermis, you might have to go into a more invasive route. That's okay too. But I always tell people to start off with the retinol. That will help tremendously, and always keeping your skin hydrated. That's like the biggest thing that leads to
Yes.
wrinkles is the water loss that we have within our skin. Our skin tissues just lose oxygen, and literally, how I said before, it's kind of like a raisin. Like it's just kind of like sucks in, it seeps in, you lose volume, you lose plumpness, and that's why those fine lines and wrinkles are much more visible. So, what I mean by hydration is you want to make sure you're putting a lot of hydration back into your skin. So, you can do that through your serums, your moisturizers, using a thicker moisturizer that has like a lot of ceramides and peptides during the nighttime so it could just slowly absorb into your skin.
The nighttime regimen is just as important as the
Yep.
daytime regimen.
Yep.
That's what I found because other than that, it's like you're doing yourself a disservice.
Yes.
But also, Ladonna, if that regimen doesn't work for you, you can always come in and do a consult for Botox
Yes.
because those 11s can be a little serious sometimes with the wrinkles. But yes, I'm super excited. So thank you for the.
LaDonna has another question.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Please
Please
spill
spell it
over
over
the
the
counter
counter.
brand.
Okay. It's called Differin. So it's Differin. I'm hoping I'm spelling that right. But it's called Adapalene. And it'll be a very, very small percent. Like I said, just be very, very gentle and don't put it near your eyes. I once did that. Don't do that. Just use this area.
Yeah.
I'm very transparent with you guys. Just use this area and a little bit on this area.
And again, take it slow.
Yes.
Slow is better. Graduate into it a day or two a week, and then move yourself up because you want to see how your skin adjusts.
And caution.
Is that the retinol?
That's the retinol.
Yeah, it's different, but the actual ingredient is adapalene.
Yeah.
Caution if you're pregnant or nursing or lacting, don't use that. If you have active like cold sores or history of that, and that those are the only contraindications usually for retinols. Just be careful with that. Yeah, that is that. What is?
Is any
Yes,
question you
that
said?
is.
Yeah, yeah.
That is how you spell it. And use it at nighttime.
Yeah.
Use it at nighttime because you will be sensitive in the morning time or like with the sun. But just as like Lanita was saying, your nighttime routine is super, super crucial and important, but just so is your morning routine.
Yeah.
So usually when I put in like my morning routine, I always like cleanse, I tone, and then I moisturize and I put a lot of sunscreen on, especially because I am a makeup user. So of course that makeup goes on top of that. So I just always try to make it drag it down to my neck. I know there are some sunscreens on the market where you're able to kind of pat it on top of your makeup. I personally haven't tried them, but they are there if you would like to try them. That's what I kind of like about the new science. They try to make things where to adjust to people's lifestyles. Um, but yes, and at nighttime, like I said, don't be afraid to lather on your hydrating products because you're gonna go to sleep anyway. So
Right.
that's fine. And also a big tip that I actually did forget to mention, I think this is like my secret for everything is hydrating sheet mask. I feel like it definitely has decreased the amount of products that I actually put into my skincare. Usually hydrating sheet masks, you put them on for like your skin 30, 45 minutes. You can just sit around, chill around the house. And they're full of nutrients and hydrating ingredients for your skin. Usually when you take it off, even the package still has some in there. And I literally just like to massage it into my skin. And I usually do a sheet mask like every other day. And I feel like that helps a lot tremendously with like water loss within my skin. A lot of reasons for water loss is probably a bad diet, not drinking a lot of water, aging, even the pollution, the things outside in the air. I don't know what's going on with that, but there's a lot of stuff in the air as well. There's a lot of reasons for water loss. So I feel like when I do my sheet mask, I do them pretty often. That this is why I look like do a hydrating sheet mask. Trust me.
I'm gonna try it.
Yeah,
I'm
it'll help a
definitely
lot.
gonna try it.
My biggest goal is I want to be in a phase where I don't wear no more foundation. I just want to have that flawless
That glow.
skin. But of course, you gotta slowly go there. And I need a chemical peel. Chemical peels are gonna help a lot with
Yeah.
pigmentation, getting rid of that outer layer
Outer
of the
layer.
skin.
Yeah.
It's a slow day, 7-day process, but you'll look a little crazy, but you'll appreciate your
But the
results.
end result is amazing.
Beauty is you gotta go a little far for
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
You'll
yeah.
like your results.
I mean, it pays to be beautiful, they say. So why not start with your like taking care of your natural skin, so you don't have to do as much, right?
Yeah.
If you start the when you know to do better, you do better.
Yeah.
So start younger, of course. But if you are like me, a little elderly starting,
Elderly is
great. Then you have to kind of make sure you're doing things right. And I have in a year and in a few months seen such a big difference, that even in my skin,
Mhm.
about the proper regimen. But we are so happy to have Jennifer here again. Like I said, you'll probably see her at the front desk as well. So when you come in or call in at 708-864-4988 to schedule an appointment, you also can schedule with Jennifer, because she dual roles here at that's the great part about what we love, because we would love for people to be able to know what they're doing and what they're saying when they're answering the phone. So Jen is very knowledgeable about that, and she also does treatments and technician. She's one of our techs here, so we are super excited. And another thing I wanted to mention, although I know this is about skin and this is our tech talk, but our anniversary is coming up, so we're super excited. It's going to be in March. This is our 8th-year anniversary, so look forward to all the things that we're going to be talking about soon, when it comes to that. But March 23rd, put that on you guys' calendar, because we have a lot of good stuff that's coming up in March for our anniversary. Well, thank you for spending time with us today. I also want to take this time, one moment, to say happy birthday to Kathy. Come
one
here
behind
and
the
stick your face over here.
Say hi to
This
them.
is the brains behind what we do here. Our set, you see how beautiful she's made it. It is her birthday tomorrow, and we love her so much. And we just want to say happy birthday. And this is another reason why we say it's good to take care of yourself, because look at this. This is what 64 looks like, right? So she's beautiful. We're super excited to have her here. But we are more excited to get you set up for a consultation. So we want you guys to call us at 708-864-4988. Get scheduled for a consultation. We do facials like Jennifer talked about, a chemical peel she spoke about. And if those are not working, of course, we do more invasive like Botox and fillers, and we'll talk about that at another time. But we're super excited about that. Just the cleansing part and skin tips, because it's the winter time where you lose a lot of hydration. So hydrate is the key. Water. And listen, happy birthday. Lana, say happy birthday,
Thank you,
Kathy.
LaDonna.
She's so amazing. And so until next time, next up is going to be our month in focus in February. So our first, we try to come on every Tuesday with some information and knowledge to you guys to just see what we're doing here. You come down, get a tour of the place, because we offer so much more as well. But we'd love for you to actually talk to our technicians, so you can see exactly and get firsthand from them and get scheduled. So call us, call in, you right there looking on the camera, call 708-864-4988 and get scheduled. We have so many technicians here. Jennifer is one. You can get set up with Jennifer, Sharika, Stephanie, or Kristen, Georgia, and they are here ready to take care of you and serve all of your needs, your aesthetic needs. So thank you. We're signing off for now. This is my Jenny from the block. We'll see you guys later. Talk to you.